Check, check, check.
I think we can probably get some good content today.
Do what?
With like the 2 cameras.
You think what?
I think we can probably record some good content for today.
Okay, let's do it. Your call, bro. Your call.
Might as well.
Yeah, I love. Hey, now we know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I'm with it. Tom, get a seat, get a seat, get a seat on the line. All right, come here. I'm gonna use you, partner. Okay, here. So this guy's gonna lay down on his belly. He's gonna lay down on his belly here. Okay. Hands out here. Boom. Okay. We're just gonna go hands on his wrist. Here we're on his back. Okay. And so we've got. If you look up here at the board, you can see the green spaces that we've got around there. Okay. We have the neck space on both sides. Armpit space on both sides, the hip space on both sides, and then the tail space, right? We have those green dots, okay? We're gonna work on pummeling our feet back and forth across and just occupying that hip space, the armpit and the hip really well, okay? So we're gonna go hands on his wrist here, okay? We're gonna go knees and wrists in here, and we're gonna go stick our toe tight in his hip, and I'm gonna staple my knee across his back here, okay? When I put my toe here, he can still like wiggle his hips and move and do whatever. I'm gonna try to staple this thing down. Let's go, I'll go hands on his elbows here. Let's do this. Let's go hands on his elbows. And I'm gonna try to staple him here and have my knee tight in his armpit. And then both toes are in his hip and my knee is through the other hip. Are y'all with it here? Y'all see what's up? And then all I'm gonna do is pummel across to the other side and do the same thing. I'm gonna get my toe tight in his hip so that I have his hip stapled. When I've got, you know, this staple here, okay? And if you're doing jiu-jitsu over there, they call this knee on belly. They roll the guy over, and you get super heavy and make his life miserable. Knee on belly here, okay? We're just gonna staple his hips. Pin his elbows here, okay? Staple his hips, knee tight in the armpit. And I'm just gonna rotate right side, left side. Right side, left side. I'm gonna get like 10 of these here and make sure that I'm nice and tight. If I get here and I'm a little off the space, notice the bullseye, the green dot is pretty small there. If I'm like 3 inches off, 3-4 inches off, that's a pretty big deal. Okay, here, you do it to me, partner. We were working on this on a private lesson before practice. Okay, when he's doing this here. There, I can tell I can swivel my hips pretty easily. There's a lot of defense that's going to happen here he's going to have to deal with. Give it really tight. Here, when he's tight there, now I can't swivel my hips the way I want to for defense. Oh, God. Across my back. When we rotate to the other side. Here, okay? He's kind of stretching my back. But it kind of hurts, but kind of feels good at the same time. All right, are y'all with it? Little chiropractic adjustment for you guys. 10 and 10, keep doing this to your partner. Ready, 1, 2. Trip. Y'all two go together. Yeah, pull. Let's go, boys. Let's get it. Stick tunes. Super stick tunes. Hey, heavy knee. There you go. Boom. Now, this right knee's got to be tight in the armpit, and on this toe tight as well. Boom. Now rotate across. Heavy knee. Good. Now go here with his elbows. Boom. Yep, there you go. Hey, this gut is disgusting. You're going to be really good at this. Hey, pin his elbows like this. Hands out. Here. Boom, there it is. Rotate across. All right, now. There. Boom. There you go. See what you got. Now put your right knee in his armpit. Good. Now rotate across the other side. Good. Now look. Here. See what you got? Knee tight in the armpit, ankle tight. Boom. Good. Elbows. Rotate across. Boom. Knee tight in the armpit. Good. Knee tight. Back and forth. Here. Good. Rotate it. Hey, help your partner out. If it's not all the way right, fix it. Hey, Tom, don't be handling the mat. Tom, all right, bring it in. Come get a seat right here, guys. Come get a seat. Hurry. All right, look. We're going to explain this. How many guys are going to play checkers? Sit back up. Tic-tac-toe? Y'all don't want that word? Checkers. Chess. Sick. Dude, you guys want to play chess? Ooh, shoot. Okay. All right, look. You're going to learn, bro. All right, so checkers. What's the strategy to win every rep?
Trying to get as many jumps.
Checkers. I'm sorry, I said checkers. I'm sorry, back up. I don't know why I said checkers. I meant tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, what's the strategy to win?
Three corners.
The 3 corners. You got to get the 3 corners. If you don't know that, then you ain't any good at tic-tac-toe, bro. You get that work. You get worked over in tic-tac-toe. Trying to get tic-tac-toe, bro? All right, listen. Checkers, strategy. Anybody got a strategy for checkers? What's up?
So like, you go up and you go up ways.
Get to the corners?
Yeah.
Get to the corners. Flank them. Got to get the angle.
You can't drop you.
Got to get to the corners. That's right. What's up?
Sides.
The sides. That's kind of the game in checkers. Like if you get to the edge, then you have the angle ultimately on your opponent, okay? What about chess? Strategy?
Control the middle 4 squares.
Ooh, my man. Okay, yeah, dude. He might have that work in chess, okay? All right, so when we start talking about wrestling, okay, we're gonna really simplify this stuff. We've talked about these green spaces, okay? These are the spaces. Just like in checkers, all the spaces you're on one color, you don't play on both colors, right? Okay. When we're talking about these green spaces, I always want to occupy the green space, okay? If I get a little far off the green space, it starts to get yellow, then it gets orange, ultimately it gets red, okay? Red's pretty bad, right? Yellow's like, hey, I'm a little off the mark, I need to get back to green. Orange, I'm headed towards bad positioning. Are you with me here? Okay, does that make sense? This little yellow, green, yellow, orange, red, that idea, it kind of exists everywhere. If we drew this elsewhere, like green, yellow, orange, red exists in all of those spaces. Does that make sense? You guys see what I'm talking about now? All right, we're going to rewind here. Okay. Your body is like chess pieces, okay? Your body's like chess pieces. So the idea, when we're teaching you guys all these moves, the way that we do things is very intentional because I want you to learn how to use more than just your hands. What's the first chess piece that you always try to use in chess?
Pawn.
Okay, back up, hold on. What's the piece that people like want to use for all their attacks when they first start? If you're a beginner, a queen. When you're a beginner, you're like, dude, this queen's awesome. But what happens when you get your queen taken? Game is pretty much over, right? When you first start playing chess, okay? Ultimately, you've got to learn how to use all the different chess pieces. Are y'all tracking here? Okay, you have to unlock them. And so, if we're looking at wrestling, our hands are kind of like queens, right? Our head, neck, shoulders is the king. Got to always protect the king, right? Always got to protect the head, neck, shoulders, okay? Your hands are like queens, okay? Your feet here are kind of like bishops. What do bishops do in chess? They always move diagonal here, okay? When we're wrestling this guy, my feet always move diagonal here on my attacks. Are y'all with me here? Does that make sense? When you're looking at your opponent, your feet are always going to be attacking diagonal, and they attack long range. Are y'all with me here? Y'all are like, oh, dude, does that make sense to anybody? All right, we'll grab a seat, okay? What about our hips? Our hips are like the rook, okay? How does the rook move? Up, down, left, right. Our hips always crash forwards and backwards, left and right. Are y'all with me here? Does that make sense? Okay? Kind of like that. Unless they're blocked, in which case they can't keep going. You know what I'm saying? Someone's in the way, yeah. And then our knees and elbows move a lot like a knight. How does a knight move in chess?
Oh, 1, 2, it goes like 1, 2, and then
It moves in an L, right? It always moves forward and over. Forward and over, right? Are y'all with it here? Your elbow kind of moves the same way, over and forward. Over and forward, forward and over. When you're framing a guy on a collar tie, that's kind of how it is. It's forward and over here, right? I'm always redirecting this guy. If he is on tries to come hit like a low single here, low single, here, okay? The idea is my knee's going to go forward and over. I'm going to redirect him with my knee. Are y'all with me here? Does that make sense? Y'all see how that kind of is the same? All right, time. So the idea is, like, listen, you might not be real good with your elbows and your knees yet. You know what I mean? Maybe you're learning how to use your hips. Hopefully you're pretty good with your hands and you're learning how to use your feet. But your body works kind of like a bunch of chess pieces, okay? You got to learn how to use each one of the pieces. Are y'all tracking? The idea is that I can attack with all my weapons at once, okay? If we play a game and you've got two chess pieces, and I've got 7, who's probably going to win this game? You. Boom. Are you with me? Does that make sense? Okay. And so that's just like a whole big idea of it. Who knows how when they're measuring like your chess game? You might know like the factors they kind of consider when they're scoring your chess or thinking about or trying to measure how good someone is at chess. You may know kind of how they measure it. Anybody have any idea? Speed, yes, speed is a factor.
How far they think ahead.
Boom. How far they think ahead. How far they think ahead. So in chess, they can measure, like, people play computers all the time. Now it's like artificial intelligence, okay? But they play computers all the time, and they can measure a player's score by how many moves ahead they're thinking, right? It's not one move, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 moves ahead, right? So they think about one of the major measurements is how many moves ahead we think, okay? When we start looking at the triangles and we think about, I want to single leg you, what we always say, if you're at the first level, you're not even trying yet, right? We say you have to be at the second level, and good wrestling begins where? third level, right? And so we'll start hitting single legs, and we're like, hey, third, fourth, fifth level. We got to get you thinking deeper, deeper, deeper in your wrestling. Are y'all with me? That's just like chess, okay? Another major thing in chess is if you can beat, like, let's say Tripp's got his queen. If I can take his queen with a lower level chess piece, not my queen, if I can take his queen like with a knight or with a rook or something, if I took his queen with a pawn, like that's like the ultimate disrespect. Like that should never, ever, ever happen. Are y'all with me? Does that make sense? Okay. So if you can capture a higher level chess piece with a lower value chess piece, that's a huge deal. Huge deal. Are you with me? Okay. So when I start thinking about, I always like to tell a story about, go down, face that way. I was wrestling in college one time. The first time I ever really had any thought like this at all, I was wrestling a guy named Conrad Dudziak, who was the NCAA finalist from Duke, and I was beating him, okay? And he had a single leg up. I was winning in the match, and he had my leg, and then I had his hand. Grab my wrist with your other hand. Well, both hands. Yeah, both hands. I had his hand here, and I was just posted on my head, and like he needed this hand to grab the other ankle for takedown, right? Okay. So it's the final seconds of the second period, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you're like, I got you." Like he was trying to free his hand, and he couldn't. And I was like, if he didn't, I had riding time. As the match played out, like I was like, dude, if basically if he didn't get this takedown, I'm winning. There's no chance he was going to beat me if he didn't score this takedown. Are you with me? So final seconds of the second period. He was here, and he was holding on to my leg, and he was like this. He stepped up, trapped my leg with his armpit, cleared my wrist, grabbed my other ankle, and drove me down on the mat for a takedown. And I remember just like staring at the mat, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just lost. Are y'all with me? Because I was playing with hands. I only had queens. And he trapped my leg, a bishop, right? He trapped my leg with his armpit, fought hands, and scored. Okay, I was like 21 years old. I was pretty good at wrestling. Okay, pretty good. But like, it had never even dawned on me that you could think like that about wrestling. Are you with me? This guy was from Poland. He like barely spoke English. He's pretty good. Okay. Shout out to Duke. What's up, man? He's got a Duke shirt on. Okay. The idea is for forever. If you can think like this, you're going to be able to. If you can think about what chess pieces do I have, and what spaces are they in, you're going to like invent some good wrestling. Are y'all with me here? You're going to like on your own. You're going to create good wrestling, whether somebody told you it was a move or not. Does that make sense? And that's kind of crazy. Imagine like you could just create cool wrestling, okay? And I promise you this is a thing. Today, the technique that I'm going to teach you guys today, we figured out, am I lying? We just like learned this an hour ago, okay? I've been wrestling for 25 years, and I was like, man, I've never seen it done like this. This is kind of sweet. It's pretty awesome. We're going to learn it today. But I wanted to give you guys a picture of this so that you can think like this. Are y'all with me? Okay, while I'm talking about it, so you can attack, you can beat higher level weapons. If you capture a higher level, your opponent's pieces with your lower level pieces, that's one way of showing, hey, I'm better than you. Like I'm controlling your hand with my knee. Like that's a huge deal, right? And then ultimately the last one is a lot of times when you're wrestling, if we're playing chess, me and Tripp, okay, and I move, he moves, I move, he moves, and then I'm like, Tripp, go again. Right? And I'll let him go a second time, and then I move, and then it's his turn, and then it's my turn again, and I'm like, Tripp, go again. If I start letting him move 2-1, how long is this chess game going to last? Not very long. What happens if I let Tripp move 3-1?
Even less.
Not going to happen real well. Are you with me? Okay? And so when I'm wrestling, I've got to keep up with everything that happens, okay? If we're wrestling here, okay, and this guy level changes, he level changes, and I just level change and pause. He level changes, and I don't level change with him, that's a problem. If he hits a drop step, he starts to attack, and I don't react, that's a problem, right? If he steps up and starts to shoulder, and I don't react, that's a problem. I've let him do 1, 2, 3 things, and I haven't even addressed it yet. Are y'all with me? Is there any shocker that I'm going to get taken down and beat right here? I just let him move the first 3 chess pieces in a row. You know what I'm saying? Of course you ought to lose a couple of chess pieces if that's how it happens. Are you with me? Okay, so I've got to keep up with at least a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? Now, one thing that's kind of crazy is when you're wrestling, like I don't have to take turns. There's nothing that says I have to take turns like a chess game. I can move 2 or 3. It's almost like I get one action. I can pick up and put down a piece. I get one action, but if you could move 3 or 4 pieces at the same time in wrestling. Does that make sense? Imagine if you're like, okay, I only get one move. Well, I'm just going to go one move, and you move 2 pieces at once. And then Trip moves 1 piece, and I'm like, okay, I get one move, and I move 2 pieces at once. Like, same idea. Are y'all with it? Okay? That's kind of what wrestling looks like. It's a whole different set of goggles for you guys to watch wrestling. Are y'all following what I'm saying here a little bit? I know we're kind of dorking out a little bit, but this is going to make sense. Here's what we're going to do, okay? So, come here. Boom, go flat, go flat, go flat. We're going to, when we do this, okay, we're going to start tilting this guy, and we're going to score, and we're going to get good at this today. How many people know how to gut wrench? How many people are like, I'm really good at gut wrenching? So he's like, oh, dude, hand high, okay? We're going to work on a high gut today. We're going to learn to do a lot of stuff. It's going to start with exactly what we were just doing, occupying these spaces, okay? So I want to use my knee and my feet, elbows, shoulders, everything, and occupy as many of these as possible. We were starting here, okay, and we were going knee and toe, pummeling across, and we're stapling his hips. Are y'all with it? Okay, so I'm occupying the space, but I'm also I'm controlling his hips, which are chest pieces for him. Are y'all with me? Now we're going to come one lower here. We're going to drop our hands underneath. We're going to lock hands under his chin. All right, and I'm not going to get super glued. I just want to put my elbows in his armpits. The same thing. I'm going to try to pummel across one side and the other, and I want to make sure that I'm as tight as possible. Don't miss the mark. Don't get yellow. Make sure that we stay super green here to both sides. Are you with me? If you need to stretch your knees and hips a little bit and make so you're flexible enough to do this, then do it. But I'm going to occupy space. One and the other. Back and forth. Make sure that you're super snug. I want him to feel the pressure on him here. All right. Chest isn't tight yet. Just get your elbows underneath and hands locked. Let's go get it. Ready? 1, 2. Hurry up. 10 and 10. 10 and 10. This is going to move quickly, I promise. Woo! 6 inch. Hey, dude, loud! Let's go. Let's go. Chest low. Elbows high. Get him in the armpits. Go, rotate. Pummel across. All right, now hold on. High in the armpits. Hand under his chin. Now pummel across. Good. Now knee tight in his armpit. Where's your toe? Get your toe tight. Now go across. Knee slide high. Toe tight. Good. Yes. Hitting his hip so he can't swivel. Knee high. All right, wait. Boom, all the time. Now, are you in the spaces? In the space. Where's this knee? What space is it on? Make sure it's on a space. Change sides. Boom. All right, now wait. Come back this side. Pummel across. All right, now is your toe in the green space? Where's the space at? Here. Good. Now get this knee high in his armpit. Tighten the space. Curl your toe. Boom. There. Pummel across. Good. Now wait. Go back. Look. This isn't the same as being here. Right? Look at the thing. Where's the space at? It's small space. You got to put it in the hole. Go. Bottom guy, help your partner out. Time, all right. Get a seat on the line. Come here, partner. I'm going to use you this time. Alex, come here. I'm going to use you. Go flat. All right, look, here, check it. So this time when I come do this guy, okay, I'm gonna go samurai lock under his chin here, okay, above his collarbone. All right, but I'm not gonna lay my hands just like flat on the mat like this. I'm gonna stack my thumb up here, okay? So I've got my knife and I'm gonna put it right there. I think it's called the xiphoid process. You may know how to spell it. Oh, Trip's the brainiac in here, bro. Trip's the brainiac. Okay, so I'm going to come here and get tight, but I'm going to stack my thumb. When I do here, okay, I can lay my chest down, and I'm kind of choking my partner here, okay? I'm going to lay my chest down heavy, and so without squeezing, this gets kind of tight, right now. Pretty bad, okay? I'm not laying on top of this guy squeezing, because I'm going to get juiced in a hurry. I'm going to lay on this and then drive my chest in. Just let gravity work, okay? And it starts to suck pretty bad. A lot of times when you do this, your thumb's going to be there and your partner's going to be like, this is tight, okay? Elbows tight and low, knees, toe across. I have shoulder to thumb pressure. I'm not squeezing this way. I'm driving my chest down here. And then all we're going to do is use my feet here. So imagine I'm doing this here. Stand up. But instead of up, here I'm just going to stand long and tilt this guy out. And then we'll belly him out. Whoop. Go across. And I'm going to lean left. I'm going to stand long and stretch him out. Right back to the top. Notice, I'm not going over my back. I'm just stretching him out. Here, okay? Chest under, knees high. Toe in the hip. Here, I'm just going to rock my hip. Boom, there's my turn. Right back on the top. Boom, knees high. And then I can go the other side. Toe across, lean into this, boom, drag him high. Back out belly. Questions? This is a high gut. Ready? 1, 2. Go work on it. Go work on it. Let's go.
That's what I would say.
How do you think it is a better statement? Oh yeah? Knee high, left knee high, Trip. Go back. Good. Now shoot this knee high in there. Toe inside your elbow, in his armpit. Drop it. All right, now look left. I'm sorry, lean left, look right, and then drive and look right. Take your butt that way and then run it long. Stretch him out. Drag it. Good. Yep. Good. Your elbows, if you're going to want to do this, keep it tight. Drop your chest. Let's land flat. All right, now, let me see your hands. All right, now, see your hands like this. I want you to turn your thumbs up. All right, now look, you're on your wrist. You're on your hands. Look, your finger is going to go on the back of your wrist. All right, now let's see how your thumb is over. I'm not doing that. My thumb's over the top. On here. Make a fist. It should be kind of like this. Now roll this thumb up in the back in his neck. Look this way. Drive your shoulder down. All right, you're kind of choking him in there a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. What's he missing, partner? Yeah. You got it? Okay, drive your shoulder down hard. Now, knee tight. Where's your toe tight? Pummel your left toe across into his hip. Which one's? Oh, it's there. It's there. Come back. Come back. Come back. Here, okay. Now get back in there. Don't lift your chest. Drive your chest down. Now lean this way, and then pull this left elbow with you. Drag him over. Boom, here. Now belly him out. Knee back in the hip. Now go the other way. Drag him long. Take your butt. Take your butt. Hey, time, pause. Everybody look at me. Look. I'm not doing this. This is butterfly lock. Everybody do butterfly lock. Everybody do this. This is a handshake. This is not what we're doing, ever. This is a handshake. Everybody go over your thumbs. Here, butterfly lock. That's a butterfly lock. Over your thumbs. If you're clasping thumbs, here we're shaking hands. I'm not shaking hands. My thumbs are going to be glued. Everybody glue your hands. Slap the back of your wrist. Here, boom. If your palms are facing each other, this is a butterfly lock. If I go both hands palm away, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly here, and I'm going to wrap my trigger finger is going to go on the button of my wrist right here in the middle, okay? I'm not grabbing my wrist like this. This isn't it. This is a good grip too. I like this grip a lot, okay? We're going to go thumbs, both hands palm away. I'm going to wrap my trigger finger onto the button of my wrist. Here. So make a fist, slap this one on top. Everybody see what you got? Now you can, this is, stick your thumb out like it's a knife. Stick your thumb out, stick your thumb out. Let me see this, hands up high so I can see. And then stab yourself. Whoop. Boom. This is your samurai lock. Are you with me? Except I'm not going to use my thumb. Dig it in. And then look, if at any point I need to, if he was fighting hands, I can roll, and my other hand goes on top, and I can dig it in. And if I need to, I could roll, and my other hand goes on top, and I dig it in. Roll, other hand on top, dig it in. Do y'all see what's up? This is an endless grip. Here. Big deal. Big deal. When I'm grabbing this guy and I'm on top, I'm going to roll my thumb up in there, and it's going to be snug. This is a big deal. If he starts grinding my lock, underneath I can roll it and re-grip. I can roll it and re-grip. It's a big deal. Do y'all understand? Endless lock. Are y'all tracking with me? Okay. Go down, go down, go down. Actually, let me, here, sit in line, sit in line. Let me just fix something for you guys. Okay, so if I do this without a partner, okay, I go knee high. I'll do this. I go knee high. I pummel, my leg is pummeled across, so I'm in here like this on my partner. Are y'all with it? Knee across the belly, knee high. Let my arms go long. This is a huge mistake. I don't want my arms to go long. I'm going to make sure that my guy here, and I keep him tight to my chest. Big deal. Are y'all tracking? Everybody see this? Okay, now, my knee has been here on the mat, and it's got a lot of weight on it. When I pick it up, it puts a dent in the mat. Are y'all with it? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to put it inside my lock, and it's going like this, where I'm pushing into his back with my knee. Are y'all tracking? Okay. So I'm on my lock here. I'm going to step up. I'm going to get my knee and put it in his back. And now my hip's not on the ground. Now when I drive, boom, I'm really explosive. I'm really explosive. Before, we had our knee on the ground, and we were kind of doing this with our knee on the ground. Are y'all with me? Now my toes are in the ground, and I'm literally jumping and dragging this guy. I've got a lot more power. So I'm on my lock. Here, instead of being knee high in my, put it in the middle of his back. Here. And now when I run, I just literally jump and drag this guy along to the mat. And then immediately as I belly him back out, here, see how I'm long to my belly? Right? As I belly him out, I'm going to step up and get back tight in the space on the other side. Get tight in the green spaces. I'm always going to be trying to get back to green. Pardon, let me use you. Guys, if you learn how to do this, this is disgusting. And so the way that we high gut is actually the way that you ride legs. Okay? So when you want to leg ride and tilt and do all those things, high gutting is how you do it. It's actually really easy, and we're going to transition a lot of it back. What's up, Coach? It is the same in some ways. When I slide up, whoop, here, and I'm sitting right. This is the beginning of a changeover. The end, boom, changeover. The only difference is now, instead of going here and being knee on the ground, we're going to be explosive. But the way that I sit up on the corner on this is just like your changeover technique that we use a lot of other times. When I go here, boom, here tight, boom, gonna step up, knee high. So see how where my knee is here? It's gonna be like this. Now I'm just gonna drag him long. I'm coiled, heels is my butt, and I'm gonna drag him long. Lock. Boom, step up, knees high, staple on the hips. Drag him long. As we belly out, I go back to the other side. Knee high in his armpit. I'm knee high in his armpit. Y'all see what's up? I immediately went knee slide, seal him off, and I'm probably going to tilt him the other side for a quick two. Questions? One more time. Hey, this is so good, guys. Wicked good. Boom, step up, staple the hip. I'm going to get on my toes. Drag him long. He's going to belly out. Knee slide high in the corner. Dragging him again. Making sure that my hands are tight to my chest. I'm going to let you out of here. My hands are tight to my chest. Don't be long. When I cradle this guy, I don't want to pin him with hands long. I want my hands tight to my chest. Let's go get it. Ready? 1, 2. Woo! This is mount stuff. Chair sit, cut corners, all the same. Chest tight. Rock your hips, knee in his back. Wait, go back. Put your knee in his spine. Use your right knee, put your right knee, get your right knee up off the mat, put it in his back. Higher. Lift it. Oh, no, stop, don't move your toe. Rock your butt back and put your knee in his back. Stop, you can't move your feet. Now put this knee in his back. There it is, good. Now, rock your hips, drop your hips to the right, and drag him long. Wait. Hold on. Go back. Coil up. Step higher with your right foot. Boom. Now put your knee in his back. Good. Now drop your hips, pull your hands long, and then jump this way. Jump. Boom. Now, as you belly him out, knee slide into the green space on the other side. Knee slide high. Left knee slide high. Wait. Put your left knee in his armpit. Knee in the pit space. Boom. Now tilt him that way. Good. All right, now look, see how you're here? This is loosey-goosey, I can tell. Here. Stop. Stab, lock, here. Your underhand. You're doing this. Boom, come here. Sit on your butt. Sit on your butt, sit on your butt, sit on your butt. Sit up on your butt. Okay, so you're doing this. I'm doing. Feel different? Underhand is like, this is making me fire. I'm not just pulling.
It's so just like.
So underhand, this is what I got to do. Calm down. What you got? How's this? You belly out. Oh shit. You ready for that, dude? Wrestle. Isn't that crazy? Go. No big deal, just invent a little wrestling around here. You better not get put in parterre. You'll be in trouble. I don't want to defend the triangle, but you don't want to be in parterre. Step high, step high, step high, step high. Wait. Go back. Hey, Tom, look in. Hey, where's the green space? This is the bullseye. So your foot and your knee has got to be in a green space. Are you with me? Your foot and your knee has got to be in the green space. The only thing that we've done different is we took our knee that was in one of the armpits, and instead of it being on the mat and having some wasted pressure, we put that pressure on top of him. That's the only thing that we did different. So look, before we were knees like this, and we're picking that guy up. That's going to be pretty tough on the guy, right? That's going to be pretty tough. Come here, lay down. Spin. If I sit here and I started picking him up, I mean, that's going to be this is going to be tough on the guy, right? The only thing that makes this worse is if I put my knee up. Oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? You break it in half like that, okay? Y'all see what's up? This is what we've been doing. Basically, our knees are in the armpit and we're lifting up. We went foot across, knee in the armpit, lift him up. This is good. But when I'm on my toes back and I pick him up, back. When I score and he bellies out, belly, and you go side, knee high in the space, and tilt him right back to the other side. And look, when you tilt this guy to the other side, one thing I've been having a lot of fun doing is just grabbing this elbow. Get to your belly. And then we weren't knee in the armpit. If you put your knee in his neck hole, you can just pick him up and hold him on his back. This is pretty bizarre. Come here, partner. This is really crazy. Look at the green spaces. Go flat. Boom. I tilt him one side. Boom. I tilt him up. I go knee the other side. Here, I start to tilt him up, okay? And then look at this elbow that's floating right there. One of his knights is just right there asking to get captured. When I capture it, and he's trying to belly out. Oh man, he's bellying. I'm gonna take my bottom knee and slide it up here in his neck hole. And I just keep on coming. Wrestle. I'm gonna get a pin there, bro. Yep. Does that make sense? This looks like, you're like, bro, you ain't doing that to another person. Bet. When I go from belly out, he's trying to go. He can't go. I got this elbow. Keep wrestling. Come on, give me some good wrestling. Yep, that's it. And when I start dragging him in, I'm just going to keep this elbow. Wrestle, touch. This is terrible, dude. Are y'all with me? Y'all see what's up? We're just grappling this guy. But notice the green spaces. I'm taking his chest pieces, and I'm occupying green spaces. Do y'all see what's up? Are y'all with me here? Today's lesson, boys, is to think differently about your wrestling moves, okay? Hey, listen, nobody ever taught me this is a wrestling move. Zero. I can tell you right now, this will work really well. This is going to work really well. I wish somebody told me. Nobody else figured people. Tilt him up. Oh. Take the knee on the other side. Here. I've got him tight. He's trying to belly out. I'm just going to take this bottom elbow. Wrestle. Knee in the, it wasn't the armpit. I already scored with the knee in the armpit. Let's just take our knee one higher into the neck hole. Drag him up into me. Everything's tight. Wrestle. This is bad news, boys. We need to lay hits on me. Oh, I'm going to pin you without my queens. Are y'all with me here? Y'all see what's up? Hey, let's go play with this. Hey, listen. Hey, have some fun, dude. Have some fun, right? When you slam dunk a guy, you slam dunk and your junk's in his face, and they're like, oh, these guys are dodging up there, like that. That's kind of, in basketball, they put that on ESPN. If you pin a guy without your hands, you leg cradle him, that's a pretty big deal. You can't leg cradle in freestyle, okay? But if I can pin you right here, and like this ain't, his coach is gonna be going, that wasn't even a real move. His dad's gonna be yelling at him, and when you do it, you're just like, okay, maybe that makes you a bad person, but I think that stuff's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wrestle another guy, if the other coach is yelling and mad and whatever after whatever you did to one of the wrestlers that was clean, I'm like, I think that's funny, okay? Especially if they're from Saudi Daisy. Especially if they're from Saudi Daisy, okay? Hey, let's go work on this. Ready? 1, 2. Good play. I heard their guy was up like 2 weight classes, beat Carl, and they went to 3rd.
One of the Saudi Daisy wrestlers, because he posted.
That's no good. I don't want him to get hurt.
What? So when I turn them, but the ref don't give you 2 points about what we just did, and you have turned them.
Turn him again, dude.
But what if they don't give you 2 points? Then you do it.
I'll yell at him about that. That's my job. You keep wrestling. That's my job to yell at referees. I'm pretty good at it, actually, too. I don't always do it, but when I do, I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's better to have this on.
That's going to choke the absolute.
So they've gotten to where they'll stop this sometimes. But yes, this is good. Because you can lay your shoulder down and turn his face that way, and he has to go.
Can't you do that in futsal?
Do what? They've gotten weird about doing this. So take your lock, go over the shoulder lock in the armpit.
Because look, I could
Now
literally.
look, lay your shoulder on, loosen your lock a little bit. Here, so go right hand over, put it underneath his chin. Now close this space off, shoulder that way. Here, okay. Now get on your toes, both feet out here to this side, in his hip. All right, now drive him with your shoulder, drive your shoulder down, drop this elbow, and walk in a circle, walk backwards, drag him this way, drag him. Bring your left elbow, drag him with your left elbow. Bring him into you with your left elbow. Keep going, boom. As you keep walking, he comes with. Jake Varner did that to Jerron Wynn in the U.S. Open finals.
In the finals?
Finals of the U.S. Open. Good play?
Hi.
I'm good. We're going.
Nobody know.
Tilt one side with our knee in the back. So instead of being knees on both sides, we're going occupying the hip space. We're going knee on top. Knee. Wait. Go back. No. Left knee staples the hips. Left foot staples the hips. Is that your right foot or your left foot? There it is. Now you're on your toes. Right knee on the back. Now drag him to the right. Wait. What are you doing with your lock right here, bro? You don't have his elbow yet. Lock hands under his chin. Boom. Get your hand out, bro. Come on. Be alive. Look that way. This side. Knee in his back. Step high. Here, now lean, drag him along. Drag him. Your belly's out. Okay, now knee slide high into the armpit on the other side. High. And then tilt him that way. Tilt. Boom. Ryder, we gotta clean this up a little bit, bro. We gotta clean this up. Hey, you need to give me some resistance because you're being a like limp noodle, and that's why he can do whatever and turn you, because you're being loosey goosey. Come here. Here's the technique. Come here. Down. Knee slide high, staple here, okay, but I'm coming off I'm getting my right knee off the ground because there's way some pressure there. My toe. Belly's out, I'm going to knee slide high. Tilt him again here, okay? When we guide him forward, what's going to happen is, see how his elbows are bundled? We're just going to tap to this elbow here. Yeah, and then as I come up, my knee is in the armpit, but I'm going to take the neck hold and then wrestle. As I close this in, I can literally just tilt this guy here in your mouth. go back, put your knee on the ground. If your knee's on the ground, so you're tight, you got him wedged, but we could do it even stronger by putting your knee behind his back. Put your knee on top. So this toe. Now, leave this toe here. Here. Now lift your right knee and put it in, and see how your right knee's in his armpit? Put your right knee on top of his shoulder blade. Wait, let's put our foot in the mat. Here. There. Now get it inside your armpit. Lean right. Lean your hips right. Lean your hips right. Put your knee inside. In here. Yeah, there you go. Now, jump to the right. Jump. Drag him along. Drag him. Drag him. Drag him. All right, now look. See how you're still balled up. I want you to jump and stretch him out. Stretch him out. Go forward. Stretch him out. Now belly out. And then knee slide high in his armpit on the other side. Tilt him that way now. Tilt him that way. Here, now right hand is going to bundle this bottom elbow. Now get your hips on top. On top. Pull that elbow. Pull that. See how you get your right knee out of there? Lift this knee high. 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 Keep that elbow. Pull it. Good. And then mount it. Good. Knees tight. Wait. Stop. See how there's a lot of space here. There should be no space. No space. Good. Coach can help you with the mount. He's good. He's got a good mount.
Once he grabs my elbow, is there a read that I need to give him there, or do I just kind of let him work?
You're trying to, at this point, your whole life is about just getting your belly, right? So get your belly. Getting your belly? Terrible. If you can put him in this bear trap, it's over. Knees high. Good, dude. Good. That's Ben. Scoop his elbows.
Slide over the top of him here. Is it on knee right here?
Probably like right here. So the idea is just put your knee inside and pry him long. Good. Now pull yourself back on top.
Listen, we arm sprung someone and then bulldozer. So Bruce wrestled 5 matches in like 30 minutes.
Tom. Okay, so here, now we're going to work on lifting our partner. I'm going to actually go down. I'm going to let you do this to me. Here. Now he's going to go stable on these. Right. Stable on. You're not going to say and my chin is heavy. That's what I'm doing when I say stable. Are y'all with it? Okay, for forever. The knee is high and more good. Okay? I'll teach you guys. Let's go both of these. He's going to pick me up and lift his elbow on top of his knee. And he's holding me here. So what he's got, now he's going to rotate this knee here up to his foot. Rotate up, boom, and he's picking me up. All the way up, whoop, boom. All the way up to our feet. Here's what this looks like without a partner. I'm on my knees. Here, okay? If I try to pick this guy up with my chest down, is it easy to pick up like this? No. And lift our chest. Look at my hands. Pinching elbows together. Step up. Here. Here. That's not real far. I can do this. Here. All right. Now, I'm not even standing up with the other leg. That's not it. I'm going to push off this knee and rotate up. Watch my feet. Rotate. And then stand. Are y'all with it? Here it is again. I'm on the lock here, okay? So here. Step up. Boom. Now I'm framed. Elbow on top of knee. All I do is rotate up. Don't try to stand up. You probably could. But I'm going to rotate. Because I weigh him by like 50 pounds. And he can pick me up. That's pretty legit. This is all technique. This is not a power thing. It's all technique. Good job. Now rotate up. Watch the rotate. Rotate up. Keep coming. Keep coming. Drag me up. Nice. And he's cinched. Here it is one time. I'll do it with him. I got a bad back. I can do this. Boom. High gut. Knee tight. I'm going to pin. Step up. Elbow on top of my knee. Like this. Okay. Up. Keep tension here. I'm like, man, I think I want it a little lower. Don't send them, but that's it. Questions? Let's go do this. Ready? 1, 2. Go. Pick him up, buddy. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go, dude. That's some horsepower right there. Pick him up. Oh, that, dude. Hey, this grip ain't gonna work. If I pry this elbow long, this grip is going to start to unravel this way. See what I'm doing here, Chef? See how? Here. Body lock. Get a body lock. Unravel lock. I'm going to do the same thing. Back push there. See how it unravels? The difference is I went here. If I do this and you get your hip break, my elbow goes and it unravels. You see what I got? If I just turn palm away, now I can dig it in. Up. Wait. Hey, get the elbow on your knee. Good. Now pick him up. All the way up. Good. Okay, Tom. When I get a seat, look in. When I pick this guy up, hey, we're gonna work with this some more. Go fly. We're gonna work with this some more. But when I start picking him up, I'm coming out here and I'm locked. If I lock, and I'm right here, am I strong? Am I strong? No. In fact, I want to hit my knees, right? Oh, that almost makes it better. Okay, so I've got to make sure that when I go to pick this, my shoelaces are all the way in on this guy so that he's tight to my shins, right? Imagine doing a clean, a power clean or a deadlift. Like, I can't have the bar way in front of me. I've got to have my shins tight to the bar so I can pick it up. Are y'all with it? Okay? The same thing happens for this guy in this case, okay? I got to make sure that my shoes are all the way in and I'm standing on the green space. If I'm not in the green, I can't pick this guy up. Are you with me? If you pick this guy up and you're on the green, like, you're a freak of nature, okay? Like, I'm honestly, even if you can, you're wasting energy. Okay, flat? Listen, here's the technique that I want you guys to learn today. This is so sick. And it's all built off the ideas that we're already working on. How many of you guys already learned a lot today? Okay, sweet. Look, when we get here, I'm going to get a claw ride, okay? Actually, sit on your butt. Here's the first thing. On a claw ride, when I get a claw, I don't want to just reach and grab him with my fingers. Here, this is a claw. Through the armpit and in the neck space. I don't want to just reach and grab with my fingers. This isn't really anything special, okay? I want to reach with my thumb and then wrap with my fingers. So if I grab, how's this? Scale of 1 to 10, how is it?
Like a 2.
A 2? Yeah. Hey man, have some respect. Jeez, dude.
Maybe like a 5.
Golly, dude. Jeez, embarrassing me. When I reach with my thumb and I wrap, how's this?
18.
And then when I pull, how's this? You can't talk. Okay? I can choke him unconscious with one hand because I reach with my thumb. Thumb wraps, and then I dig, and then I cinch. So I'm not, if I grab with my fingers, I'm pulling with my bicep. But I'm going to reach with my thumb and wrap and pull with my lats. I'm going to draw my elbow back, and this is really tight. Are y'all with me here? Okay, now go flat. So that's how you get a claw ride. Thumb, wrap, draw. Thumb, wrap, draw your elbow back. Now, he's sat here, par chair, ready, 3, 2, 1, wrestle. I'm on top of him. I'm just going to go pin this elbow. Just like we normally wrestle here. Like I was pinning elbows in a front headlock almost. I'm going to pin elbows. Thumb in the middle, fingers outside. Y'all see what I got? Now I'm going to reach through the hand on this guy, thumb's going to wrap, and I'm going to grip. And then I'm going to get tight. I drive my chest forward on this. Now look, I'm just going to incline high, and I'm going to lift him over his elbow and tilt him here. Look where we're at. This is crazy. And then if I want to, I can belly back out, belly out. Here, I just with him. And I'm going to have to do this over and over again, to be honest, okay? What I really would like to do is pin elbow. This is ridiculous, bro. We learned this an hour ago. I said, dude, try to defend this. And then he did it to me, and I couldn't stop it either. Pin the elbows. Remember, like in folk style, he can at least come grab my hands, right? Can he come grab hands in freestyle and Greco right here? No, that's illegal. He can't come. Keep his elbow pinned. Knees high. And if I go here, my toes in the tail space, I'm having some trouble. I just step up in his hip, tilt into his back. Now, I've already scored 2. Look at this bottom elbow. Oh, I think I'll just capture this thing real quick. I'm going to start getting height. Wrestle. Knee quad high. Drag him up into me. Other knees can come high, and he's pinned. This is mount in jiu-jitsu. Nobody in wrestling knows how to freaking do this. Okay, they're like, they think that you're speaking Greek when you do this. But it's grappling. Back. The whole idea is the chest pieces and the green spaces. Are y'all with me here? Guys, listen, I can't tell you, like, this is so exciting to me because I've been doing this for 25 years, dude. 25. No one's ever taught me this, you understand? And so we're learning faster because we kind of taught ourselves to think differently about the wrestling. Are you with me? If you learn how to do this, you're learning something today that I didn't learn in the first 25 doing this. Are you tracking? That's pretty freaking exciting. That means that all the guys you wrestle, guess what? They definitely do not know how to stop this. Okay, I can guarantee you they haven't been taught either. Good elbows. Reach. Knees on high north. Step up. Here's my tilt. Okay. Stay on this elbow. I'm being still here. Stay on this elbow, and then I'm going to come back on top here like I'm done out with him. If he's trying to wrestle into me, I'm just pinching him with my knees. Wrestle into me? Like, I mean, you're just pinching. It's weird how, because I'm not, just like we don't grab the back of his hand, we grab the edge of his hand. And now we're strong. Are you with me? I'm holding the edge of his body. I have his ribs. So I just transition the bottom elbow, get up, keep wrestling, wrestle, knees high, keep wrestling, everything you got. It's so weird, okay? Are y'all tracking? Hey, let's go play with this. This is fun. Go play. Ready? 1, 2. Claw, pin the elbow, take him over. Go.